My mom used all the salary I sent her to fund my sister and her husband's luxuries, so I cut them off quietly and watched their world collapse. I'm 32, male, and enlisted in the Army right after high school. I grew up in a middle-class family in the Midwest, nothing special. Dad worked in manufacturing. Mom was a part-time receptionist. My sister, Lark, 35, female, was always the golden child, pretty, popular, and got good grades without trying too hard. I was more of the quiet, reserved type, decent student but never stood out much, except in sports. When I enlisted, it wasn't about running away from home or anything dramatic. I genuinely wanted to serve, and I had my sights set on something challenging: Army Rangers. I made it through basic, then airborne school, and finally Ranger School. One of the hardest things I've ever done, but I earned my tab. For those who don't know military stuff, that's kind of a big deal. My first deployment came about 2 years after I enlisted. Middle East, hot as hell, constantly on edge. I won't go into operational details for obvious reasons, but it was intense. During that time, my parents started having financial troubles. Dad's plant was laying people off, and Mom's hours got cut. They never directly asked for money, but they'd mention things like might have to sell the house, or not sure how we'll cover the property taxes this year. Being the good son I thought I was, I offered to help. I started sending $800 a month back home. It was a significant chunk of my pay, but I figured, I'm living in barracks, eating at the mess hall. What do I need extra cash for? They raised me, so it's definitely the right thing to do. Fast forward a couple of years, I'm on my second deployment. Lark has married this guy, Trent, who's supposedly some hotshot financial consultant. They have their first kid. During one of our weekly satellite calls, Mom mentions how expensive baby stuff is these days, and how Lark and Trent are struggling. She casually asks if I could bump up my monthly support to help them out temporarily. I agree to increase it to $1,000. By my third deployment, I'd been promoted a couple of times, so when they hinted at needing more support, I increased it again to $1,200 monthly. Mom would send these heartfelt emails about how my sacrifice was helping the whole family stay afloat and how proud they were of me. Dad occasionally sent awkward but sincere thank you messages. It felt good, you know, like I was taking care of my people even from thousands of miles away. During those 8 years, I missed too many events: my grandfather's funeral, Lark's wedding, the birth of all 3 of her kids, countless Christmases, Thanksgivings, birthdays, my best friend Eli's funeral after he wrapped his motorcycle around a tree. That's military life. You accept those sacrifices.